Here is Little Gems for Piano by Paula Dreyer. It is on page 23. It's called Mesmerize. And I'm going to go through just the right hand with you. You just did Portuguese pigs, hopefully, or Portuguese pig. So you know about the C five-finger minor scale. So that's this. Let's just kind of go through the rotation in that. I'm going to talk about it as single and double right now so you can really feel that. So let's go through single rotation. That's a roll. We talk about it sometimes as a roll. It's a fluid motion that doesn't stop. It comes from the back of your arm here, right here from the elbow. You see, it's totally free. I'm not letting my wrist drop. I'm not tightening anything up. I'm just letting my arm roll back and forth freely. I want you to practice that first. It's really important. Good. A nice way to practice rotation is really very much on your keyboard lid because ultimately you're just playing wood. That's what keys on the piano are made of. And really taking out that key configuration is really important. So we're going to just try the first three notes of the C5 finger minor scale. We're going to start with 1, 2, and I'm not coming out or anything. I'm just feeling that roll. That's your single. You see how that roll just kind of, I tip on the thumb and it really just lets all my fingers drop. Even though 2 is the one that's playing, everybody goes together. So try that. Good. It's really important that you understand the difference between roll and landing flat. When you land flat, you want to land like kind of like a dinner plate, just like, flat on, your hand is almost like a dinner plate there. It's really just flat. A lot of times when people roll, they go a little too far, and then you don't have a place from which to walk to the next note. Let's practice that again. Roll, land like your dinner plate. Roll, there you go. Now, something has to happen that's very special between 1 and 2 on the piano keyboard. That has to happen because if you don't play that, you're going to feel kind of stuck in the black key area, and I'm going to show you that. Okay, so you have your roll, which is pure. On the way out, you just bring the arm out a little bit. It's a very baby step, but it comes out. So practice the in and out just like this on your lap. Here's in towards the piano, out towards your body. You can even do it here. In, out. Try that. Good. So now we're going to go roll and then come out just a little bit on the end of the roll. So you roll, out. Good. Notice how my thumb stays with me. All right, we're going to try that on the piano now. Taking the first 2 notes of Mesmerize and give that a try. So notice very carefully how I put my thumb on the piano. It's not going to be like this. And what helps me is actually just, letting those fingers stand on top of the 2 black keys here. And that's super helpful to know that I'm not twisting. The other thing, just a reminder, and always we really need these, you play your thumb, and can you wave? Notice my arm is just directly behind that thumb. It's just like totally supporting it. Notice that my thumb is very close to the edge of the key. I want to show you why that's important, because if I don't do that and I go like this, that's going to create a twist, okay? So that's an important location. It doesn't mean it's always there, just because we're in the middle of our body. Okay, this is a beautiful piece. It's got 4 bars that repeat, and then you do the same thing an octave higher. So I'm going to play for you saying the motions for each one. We just practiced this. Roll, step. Okay, now we're going to do a step to 3, roll, step. And And then that thumb feels like it really chooses that note. Very important to freeze on your twos here to check to have that dinner plate feeling. Watch me again. Roll, step. Roll, step. And choosing that note at the end, ending exactly where we were before. You try. Great. Now, I love this rhythm, and it's awesome, but there's nothing wrong with practicing a piece out of rhythm and also out of context. Let's start on the first two on the D. That's your flat note. We're going to step into this. Roll, step, step. Okay, let's try it again. Flat note. There you are. Here's your single. And your double. Okay? So you might want to take your pencil and write an R under the C, an S under the D, an R under the E flat, an S under the D, and an S under that ending C in that first measure. So you have R, S, R, S, S. Why is it important for us to do that? Because our body has to learn the motion, and we have to say it to learn it. And if we say it, then we are in control of our body. Okay, let's try that again. Roll, step, step from the back of your arm, step. You try. Awesome. Now we're just going to do that in rhythm. Roll, step, step. Your turn. Now, Paula Dreyer must have really wanted us to work on this motion because she does it again here. Notice my thumb will not be on the edge. If I did that, that's another kind of a twist. So just take your hand like this, place it like that. Keep it natural. I'm just going to do the second line for you. You're going to do the whole thing on your own after me. It's the same pattern. Okay, so practice that. Good job. Okay, so now she makes it more challenging at measure 9 because she inverts the pattern. This is the Paula Dreyer thing. She likes to do that. Now, what does that mean for you as the pianist? Well, first thing I would do is get in that same position you were in. So you've got your 1 on the edge, okay? Actually, try getting your 3 on the B flat on the edge. Let's try it from there. So you're going to go and feel these 3 notes together, okay? Just feel where they are underneath your hand. Good. Now you're going to go to the right, roll, step, step. Okay. Again, I'm freezing on the 2s and the last note in the measure. Roll, step, your dinner plate, your thumb chooses a note, roll, step, and another step, step. You practice that. It's essentially the same rolls and steps, but in the opposite direction. So when you're playing it, feel this right, left, or roll, step. Get that really free in the back of your arm, and then choose a note, roll, step, step. All right. And then you're going to do the same thing up higher. Just practice the right hand alone for next week. All right. Good luck.